In this video we're going to have a look at how you write expressions using algebra to describe a situation, and then how you'd use that expression to solve an equation with a little bit more information. So we've got a problem here which says if n is an odd number, write an expression for the next three consecutive odd numbers. Now the first thing we've got to remember is that consecutive numbers are numbers which are next to each other in a sequence. So the first thing I'm going to do here is just think about my odd numbers really. So odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 and so on. And I'm going to see what happens as I go from each number to the next one. So 1 and 3 are next to each other, so they're consecutive. 3 and 5 next to each other, so they're consecutive. And each time here I'm adding on 2. So if I start with n, that's my first one. To get my second number, I need to start at n and then add on 2. That gets me to the next number in the sequence. To get the one after that, I start with this one, n plus 2, and add another 2 on. And to get the one after that, I start with this number here, n plus 2 plus 2, and I add another 2 on. And if you want, you can check that you're correct. Pick a number for n. So if n's 1, the next one is 1 plus 2, that's 3. 1 plus 2 plus 2, that's 5. 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, so that's 7. Now of course I can tidy some of these up a little bit. It's better to write this as n plus 4, because 2 and 2 is 4. And it's better to write this as n plus 6. So my final answer is going to be, well, the next three consecutive odd numbers are n plus 2, n plus 4 and n plus 6. Now it tells me in the second bit, if the sum of these four numbers is 32, find n. So this is the bit when we're going to have to write an equation. So I know that if I add these four numbers up, take the sum of these four numbers, I get the answer 32. So n, first number, plus n plus 2, that's my second number, plus n plus 4, plus n plus 6. So when I sum those first four numbers, I get 32. Now let's tidy this up by collecting like terms. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 n's, so we can write that as 4n. We've got 2 plus 4 plus 6, that's 12. And that gives us a linear equation. So we now need to solve that. So try and find out what n is. So we need to reverse what we've done to n. So first of all, subtract 12 from both sides. So 4n is going to be 20. Now divide both sides by 4 to find out what n on its own is. And n is 5. And if we want to check our answer, we should find that if we add 5 and 7 and 9 and 11, let's check it. 5 and 7 is 12, 9 and 11 is 20, 12 and 20 is 32, so we know that we're correct, so we can check our answer that way.